All right, y'all. What's up? We are here and we are recording. So, y'all see what we're here for? We are here for Baddies episode 2 for the East. Baddies East. I'm not gonna waste your time. Y'all know what we're here for. Thumbs up the video, drop the comments down below, subscribe if you have not already. Um, just a disclaimer: if you are a Scotty fan and you can't take other people's opinions of your girl, I'm gonna just tell you this now. Go ahead and exit off because I'm not sparing any words. I'm not jumping in the comments arguing with nobody who disagrees with this opinion that I'm about to say, which can be proven to be a fact after watching this episode because she looked a fool. But we're gonna get into that and let's go. So we get back from watching the ending, or at least the cutoff of Scotty and Ahna, and Ahna Mac ends up getting Scotty on the floor, and she on top of her, and security ends up pouncing. Security and Natalie end up trying to pull pull Ahna off of Scotty. So T was cracking me up because she in the background egging it on, talking about which one got on the floor first, which was funny. And then to answer that question, the first one that got to the floor was Scotty. And if you know anything about fighting, typically the person that's on top won the fight. That's all I'm gonna say. And that was round what, 2, I wanna say, or 3, maybe. And at this point, whatever little scuffle, whatever they're doing, Anna has won all 3 so far. Like, it's not a complete ass beating, as in like throwing hands to like literally have somebody leaking, but she getting the best of Scotty and she handling Scotty the whole time, which is hilarious because she's half her size. Half her size. But round 3 or round 4, Anna was sitting there popping Scotty again because Scotty continued to try and run up because anybody, like Movie Bay said in her review, anybody that is losing a fight is always the one that wants to go more and more rounds because they want to get around so they don't look stupid. And Scotty looks stupid because she spent the entire last episode, premeditating this fight, talking about how she gonna get her when she get here. Comes around the table and is literally pressing her to fight, and you just getting embarrassed because you losing every single one of these rounds. And like I said, Anna was popping Scotty and popping her good too. Scotty's starting to scream as security trying to pull him off, which was cracking me up because it's like you literally screaming because you know you look stupid, like you know you look crazy. And T's still in the background egging it on. Y'all fighting for real. Y'all fighting for real. And Anna's cracking me up too because she turned up. She laughing. She knows she got Scotty. And she knows she's got her riled up. Like she knows she is deep under her skin. And Scotty's sitting there talking about she don't give a fuck. And she going back and forth trying to like act like she's not bothered by it. But still screaming, shut the fuck up. And like you ain't even do shit. Just screaming. She got your wig all fucked up. So she did something. And it's funny because Anna is still cracking up. She's laughing. She knows that she did her big one. And Scotty was quiet at one point because you could tell she was embarrassed. And you could tell what's going through her brain is like, wow, I'm literally trying to do my big one on here. And I'm getting torn up by a girl who is literally half my size. That's what I know is going through her brain. She ain't say it, but I know for a fact that's what was going through her head. Mariah Lynn is sitting there talking about you ain't got to fight to be a baddie, which is the truth. And that essentially is what Scotty could have proven as she claimed that she was not a fighter on the first season. Second season, she claimed she wasn't a fighter. And then she ended up getting to the fight with Razor, and let these fans gas her head up. And then she realized that people are calling her boring because she is boring. And then she get on here and then trying to fight because she's trying to make it look like she's not boring on the show. And then she ends up embarrassing herself, getting beat by a girl half her size. But Anna's still popping her shit, as she should, because at this point, if Scotty gonna continue to keep acting the way she is, I'm gonna continue to egg you on. I'm gonna continue to laugh in your face because I know that I'm getting under your skin. So they go 4 rounds. This is what Anna's saying. Like y'all, she went 4 rounds. Y'all let her go 4 rounds with me, and she still can't take me down. And then at this point, Anna's like, I'm done fighting at this point. And I agree because like after 4 rounds, what am I still fighting you for? Because I've beaten you all 4 rounds. What is the purpose for me to continue to fight? I don't have nothing to prove. And not only that, if you are a fighter and have been in fights, you know fighting is tiring. Like, especially if you know how to fight. If you're not throwing, and that's the thing with Scotty, she can't fight. Like going and doing all this swinging, that's not. You don't know how to fight. Real fighters literally be looking for loopholes to throw jabs, throw overhand rights, uppercut people. That's because you're not trying to hit people so much. You're not trying to use all that energy just hitting somebody. You're trying to get a one little clean hook in and keep it moving. Like most people that fight in the fights that you see on social media and stuff, if you can, the ones that you can tell can fight, they might throw three hands, might throw three good ones, and they done, and then they're not tired. And that's the whole point. You fight to prove your point and get it over with. You don't fight to keep going many rounds. Who wants to do that? You're not a professional boxer. You're not a professional UFC fighter. But Scotty's still trying to get another round because she lost like every other round. And T's laughing, and she's literally cracking me up because she's clowning Scotty in these confessionals, talking about her wig is off her head. She swear Ahna's ended up spreading Scotty's gap. That right there killed me. When she said, I swear her gap got bigger than it already is, I was on the floor. And she was like, you got mopped by 100-pound bitch. She ain't lie. She did not lie. And like I said, Ahna's still laughing and taunting Scotty because Scotty is bothered. Clearly bothered. And keep that in mind because she said something else later on in the episode that clearly made her look stupid, especially watching what she's doing and how she's acting. But T's enjoying the show. Scotty, like I said, clearly bothered. Scotty's saying that she did the show in her confessional. She's saying she did the show 3 seasons and don't need to fight. But you came on this 3rd season premeditating a fight. And when I say that, go watch the first episode. In the first scene, when all the girls was in that conference room, when she talking about how she gonna get on Ahna because Ahna was talking shit, which we'll get on that too. But she's saying how Ahna was talking shit and she was gonna fight her. And then we saw how whenever last episode, when Ahna came in, who was the one that came around the corner trying to be the aggressor? Scotty. But you claim you don't need to fight. Like you look stupid. Like you look so dumb. Like, and it's easy to sit here and say how clown like she is. Like she's a loser. But Ahna she cracked me up too because she was, which I completely understand because I had asthma growing up, kind of still do. Essentially, it's not as bad as when I was a kid, but she had her pump out because I mean, shit, you get tired, and if you have asthma, you need that because you shortness of breath. But T and Vicky started praying, like trying to be T is the comedic relief. She was funny at the beginning of the episode. She started to do a little too much towards the end, where it was like you could tell she's trying her best to be funny at that point, but that's neither here nor there. But she was cracking up. I was cracking up with her, honestly. But Ahna's still popping her shit. Scotty talking about how she's beating Ahna's ass every single day. All season, every season, she's beating her ass. You didn't even beat her ass in these 4 rounds that y'all did. How you gonna beat her ass every time? You gonna sneak her? And then every season, that's the part that killed me. Like every season, the fact that she thinks she's gonna be back every season is a problem. Because we already know her licking Natalie's, you know what, is what's keeping her on this show. Which is annoying because we know it's going to happen every time. Natalie's in control of who can be on the show. And she's always going to have Scotty there because she knows Scotty going to always kiss the ground that she walks on. But that was interesting. Ahna ends up throwing water at Scotty, just taunting her. Because Anna's like, at this point, I'm bored. And you're literally giving me free entertainment. So why not continue to egg you on? Because I see I got you riled up. Scotty's wig is looking all crunchy and just raggedy. Like that's what made me laugh because she was literally getting just clocked and just getting her shit rocked. But Scotty was claiming that Ahna was talking all this shit about her, and Scotty's still trying to get another round. And the funny thing is how she was saying that Ahna was talking all this shit. I didn't see it when it started happening online a couple months ago, but I saw the clips that were in the episode where Ahna was talking about Krishan, saying that she looked slow. And who was the one that jumped in to talk her shit, which was Scotty, about something that had nothing to do with her. Like, they didn't have nothing to do with you. She was talking about Krishan, and if anything, Krishan should have been the one that had an issue with Ahna, not you. But you made something that wasn't even a beef, because I guarantee you, Krishan didn't see it. Because Krishan, granted, Krishan is a lot of things, but I don't see Krishan digging in comments looking to see who's talking about me. Scotty is, because Scotty ain't got nothing else better. She ain't got nothing else going on in her life besides baddies and hightailing and tagging around behind Natalie, whatever Natalie is. So of course she got time to go be looking and deep diving in comments. But Anna was talking about how she was trying to get Scotty in Miami, and Scotty was acting like she didn't want to do nothing, but she waited till she got on the cameras to do it, which is it's proven here. Like it's literally proven here. But Scotty tries to get another round in. She's just swinging and not connecting. And it's funny too, because Anna is just like, I'm done fighting at you. I'm done fighting you at this point. Because I'm not gonna keep fighting you when I know I'm not getting my ass beat. I have nothing to prove. Like I have nothing to prove. I just went 4 rounds with you. I'm done. Like I'm tired at this point. Then Scotty starts talking about damn, I don't think I wrote it down. Oh, I did. Scotty talking about she want to keep going because she's an athlete. Here she go again with the athlete shit. You are an athlete, but you was the one that was looking tired. You was the one that was huffing and puffing. Anna started huffing and puffing, but you was the one looking tired. You was the one not doing nothing. You making athletes look bad, continuing to talk about how you an athlete. What does that have anything to do with it? I know plenty of athletes that don't want to sit here and fight all day long. I was an athlete. I don't want to fight all day long. Like, come on now. But Scotty still coming for Anna again. They go a 6th round. And it's funny because she mad because Anna started, because she was charging at Anna. When Anna's walking away at this point, like, I'm tired. She's charging at Anna, and Anna ends up grabbing her wig. And it's like, why would she not grab your wig? And Scotty was sitting there talking about how, like, Anna's fighting somebody who's tall. Yeah, I'm going to grab your wig so I can pull you down to my level. And that's what she was doing. And she got mad because Anna got her again. Like, Anna didn't even swing, but she pulled Scotty down to where Scotty couldn't even do anything. And Scotty got mad, talking about something like, all you do is pull hair. If you got a size advantage over me, I'm going to do whatever I want to do. And not only that, when you decide to put your hands on somebody, you can't be mad when they do what they want to do. Somebody want to pick up a glass, they have the right to do that because you put your hands on me. It might not be the fight. It might not be the right thing to do, and it might not be a fair fight. But guess what? You can't pick and choose how people fight. You can't pick and choose what people do in a fight. You take that gamble when you decide to put your hands on them. Like, that's just what it is. And you decided to bum rush her, which is what happened when she walked in there to begin with. So if she want to pull your hair, then she can pull her. She can pull your hair. Like, it is what it is. Stop. Just leave me alone. I told you I don't want to fight, but you want to keep doing it, so I'm going to keep pulling your hair. So that's what she was doing. But Anna was getting irritated because she keeps trying to charge her, and she can't breathe. She's got asthma, like I just told y'all, and like y'all saw. But the next thing, Anna ends up going outside. Everything calms down. Natalie starts asking the girls, what happened? You know how Natalie is. She got to act like she don't know what's going on because she's got to play the producer role. Vicky saying that Anna was talking shit. And this is the part that kind of irritated me too, because you can tell these girls was just like, probably because they didn't know Anna, they immediately decided to side with Scotty. But saying Anna was talking shit and Scotty was trying to fight. And then Vicky said something about some narcissist shit, which made no sense. I had no idea what she was trying to say. But T was saying Scotty ain't even give Anna the chance to get in before she started charging, which is a fact, because who was the one that came up first? She was the one that came around that corner trying to press her. And of course, Anna already know what type of time you on. And if I see somebody charging at me too, I'm going to start getting ready too. And that's what she did. And you just allowed her to get ready too quick. And she ended up treating you. And it is what it is. But Natalie was saying that they've been going back and forth online and through the lives and whatever, saying that it was Anna Mac mostly doing most of the talking or whatever. And it's like, at this point, who cares? Like, it is what it is. They decided to fight and they fought. And at this point, like I said, the only person that looks stupid at the end of the day is Scotty, because you pressed this girl, you win enough rounds, and you still lost every single one of them. So you need to dead that because you look crazy. And she looked crazy the whole episode. But T brings up how Anna was calling Scotty a bully. They start talking about how Anna is the one that was bullying her when she was the one talking shit. This bully word is clown-like. And it's like, Scotty, yeah, in my opinion, I feel like Scotty chose Anna to be the one to fight because she felt like she could get her. And like, you look at it essentially, I'm not calling Scotty a bully because it's not bullying, and I'm not calling Anna a bully because it's not bullying. But you look at Scotty and you look at Anna and you see the height difference. You see they're not even the same weight class. Why are you trying to fight somebody that's not in your weight class? Me in general, I would never fight somebody that's smaller than me, even if they talking shit, because it's like, what am I gaining from that? Like trying to get an easy win, like that's whack. But whatever, that's neither here nor there. But no wait, they start talking about how like if and they start talking too, saying how Anna said that she was done fighting or whatever, but she was talking shit. And they saying you got to do your rounds if you're talking shit. She fought 4 times. What do you mean she got to do her rounds? Like she don't have to keep fighting Scotty because Scotty lost and she's trying her best to get a good one. Like why would I keep fighting you when I've already fought you? And I'm literally repeating the same thing over and over again. So I'm gonna move on. But Mariah was saying how you only get one round out of her, but they continue to want Anna to fight. Crazy. But they always dick riding Scotty, saying that she's sweet and she don't even want to fight, but she was the one that started the whole thing. She was the one that wanted to fight. I don't understand these women. But Natalie was saying Anna's been bullying Scotty on the internet. We're gonna skip past that. That's bullshit. Scotty comes back in and she's saying she don't want to say that I got my ass beat and I don't want to say that Anna got her ass beat. Essentially, you didn't get your ass beat, but you definitely got handled and you look crazy. Like she had your wig all fucked up. She had you looking all types of turned up. And this, like at the end of the day, she walked away looking fine. She walked in the way she walked out the way she walked in. You didn't. Your hair was all over the place. They had to give you a cap to put on your head because your wig was a mess. So at the end of the day, Anna won, regardless. But Scotty and T talking about them throwing stuff and whatever. Scotty's talking about how Anna's all she does is pull hair. Stop pulling hair. Start throwing your fist if you a fighter or whatever. Scotty talking all this big shit like she really somebody and like she's somebody that fights. Y'all like to say all the time, like I said, don't ever say again that Scotty's not a fighter because she's sitting here talking like she is a fighter. She got this energy like she is a fighter. So if you got all this energy, don't say she's not a fighter. Somebody want to press her, they have every right to do it because she act like she's so tough. Be tough then. But she also was claiming how they knew each other prior to the show, whatever. Natalie's talking about how, so they finished that. They did that. So Natalie then gets to talking about how she also invited Smiley to come to this little meetup. Mariah Lynn is talking about how she tried to fight her sister. And then they show these video clips. Mariah's talking about how she beat her up. They show the video where Smiley's sitting there laughing and clowning Mariah about that chain. And it's a fake chain. And this part got me because Mariah Lynn is in her video talking about, yeah, she brought the fake chain. Like, I brought the fake chain on purpose. And I'm like, ain't nobody going to bring a fake chain anywhere. Ain't nobody with money going to purchase a fake chain. And I'm talking about real money. Me, I'm living a decent life. I don't have a lot of money. I have enough money to get myself to where I need to be in life. We're still on the up and up trying to get more money, but I'm not broke. But I would never purchase a fake chain. So you gonna tell me somebody like Mariah Lynn, who's been on reality TV and has collected some reality TV checks, who knows how much money she do got, but you got more money than me, and you talking about you gonna purchase a fake chain? Lie again. You just mad because your chain got exposed as a fake chain, and you trying to get on top of that before because it's on social media and you don't want to look crazy. But Smiley ends up coming in. She got a hoodie on, which was hilarious to me because she came in ready. She knew what time it was. Smiley immediately comes around and goes straight for Mariah Lynn, and Mariah's trying to fight, and Smiley clearly was not even trying to fight. You can tell her whole motive was to pull that wig off of Mariah Lynn's hair, off of her head, and she succeeded. And she pulled it up in the air and started swinging it around. I don't know why it was so funny to me, but it was. But that was hilarious. She ended up, Mariah ended up like throwing shit because she's mad because she's sitting there with her cap on. And chick got your wig now. She got your chain and your wig. So she started throwing stuff. Smiley started shaking the table. They end up getting back around the corner. Mariah did get a good lick in. I ain't gonna say it's a super good lick, but she got a lick in on Smiley, and then Smiley ended up knocking her ass on the couch. Mariah's face and her eye cut, fucked up. I don't know if she was scratching her or whatever, but Mariah's face was fucked up. Like, I ain't seen somebody's face look that crazy in a while. But she's talking shit. Mariah Lynn's talking shit. Smiley's talking about how she fucked up her face, which she did. And she sat down and asked the bartender for a shot. That's what you call unbothered. Scotty talking about later on, talking about how she was unbothered. Lies. That is unbothered. She sat down, was not phased by Mariah Lynn at all. But Mariah sitting there saying, you could step on the internet or whatever, come do it in my face. Smiley said, I did. Like, come on. Like, it is what it is. So Mariah starts saying how she's a superstar, international superstar. So what do I look like fighting you? Mariah, you're not an international superstar. You are a reality TV personality. Like, let's keep it real. But Mariah saying she, like, this is the closest Smiley could ever get to bitches like her and Natalie. I guess she graduated from that same school of delusion that Natalie did, thinking that they are just like Beyonce and Rihanna type level. No, it's not. It's never that. It's never that. But Mariah starts throwing these little weak ass insults at Smiley. Smiley's not bothered, like I said. Natalie's also said how Mariah was asking her why she casted fans because Smiley has a tattoo of Natalie on her, which is weird. I will say that is very weird. But the whole cast and fan stuff, I was like, what are you trying to get at? Because the fans want to see new girls, people that they have never seen before on the show, which I agree. And it's like, essentially, it's basically what Bad Girls Club was. When Natalie got on Bad Girls Club, nobody knew who she was. She was essentially a fan of the show when she got on the show. What's the issue? Like, people want to see more people that they've never seen before. Granted, they do want to see some OGs. And now people are starting to want to see other people from other reality shows come together with these bad girls and the new faces. But essentially, people want to see new people because y'all that's been on reality TV for a while, y'all get on here and start trying to act like your old selves, which is not genuine. People want to see the new girls because, granted, some of them going to come on here trying to be a past bad girl, but some of them might come on here and actually be genuine. And that's what people want to see because that's what's going to keep the show alive. After a while, you keep bringing the same people back. Like Natalie, Scotty, Rolly, Krishan, people gonna stop wanting to watch. Like, it gets old real quick. But Smiley's in her confessional. She got Mariah Lynn's chain on, like taunting her, which was hilarious. But they go another round. Both of them was swinging. Both of them got some licks in. Honestly, Smiley ended up grabbing a glass and smashing it in Mariah's face. Mariah was pissed. I would be pissed too. But like I just said, you can't be mad when you decide to put your hands on somebody. They can do whatever they want. Might not be the right thing to do, but they can do whatever they want because you put your hands on me. And I always say, you put your hands on me, you better knock me out because whatever I do from there is what you got to deal with because you decided to put your hands on me. But they ended up calming that down. Natalie ends up talking, saying that pretty much trying to like act like she don't want the mess when she literally set this up and for the reason to get them to fight. And then she want to get mad and trying to act like she's mad because they're fighting. Natalie is a trip, man. She blows me. But she's saying how, like, we got to get a photo shoot done. We got to be with each other for a couple months. Like, let's squash this shit. Like, let's squash this shit and just go to the photo shoot because we got money to get, which I hope they're getting some money. She's talking about something, we got you booked. What's the booking fee this year? Are y'all going to actually get some money? But she's saying she got beef, too, at the photo shoot, a.k.a. Camilla. I can't wait to see this. But Scotty's talking about how she's an unbothered bitch in her confessional who can fight it out and let it go and hoping to get through the promo shoot. So you're an unbothered bitch. But you wanted to continue, and you can let it go after you fight. But you wanted to continue to go rounds and continue to scream and holler. That's not unbothered, but let's keep going. But Natalie ends up talking about how the girls tore up the restaurant and stuff, and she's like, oh my God, that was crazy. Yeah, because you set it up. Like, why are you acting like you didn't do that? But Mariah Lynn is saying that she can't do, like, she can do the photo shoot and whatever, but she's not going to be cool with Smiley, which I can't be mad at her. Like, the girl just scratched her face up. And T's asking the girls if they hungry or whatever, just being a comedic relief. And Smiley and Scotty ended up joining her eating that pizza. So we finally get to another scene, which is Camilla. She is in the venue getting ready. She's excited to meet Sky and Saya. Rolly's at the promo shoot. They show her getting her shoot. She was the only one that did something at the shoot, which is funny. But they show Rolly in there, like, doing her little model thing to get her little video shot off. She ends up being the first one to meet Camilla. She's fanning out about Camilla because we already know Rolly is a fan of Camilla. She said she loved what Camilla represented on the show, and she made it a point that she was a fan. Camilla said she respected the fact that she's got the loyalty with Natalie or whatever. But it is what it is. Sky and Saya end up arriving. They're just getting to know each other with Rolly and Camilla. Camilla starts saying that Saya is a good vibe. They've known each other from TV as she's known Sky from TV. Those girls have been on TV. So Rolly starts asking them if they're ready for baddies and whatever. Camilla says, like, I'm down for whatever. Like, I'm from Long Beach. Like, it is what it is. And Rolly's like, you ain't even got to say it twice. I already know how you get down. Sky says she been ready. Like, she done been to jail. Like, Sky done seen everything. Like, baddies is nothing. Like, that's nothing to her. But they ended up asking Camilla about her and Natalie's beef. And Camilla starts talking about the shit that happened with Red on Bad Girls Club. And Camilla feels like it's more so the fans hyping up their beef because she really don't even know what they beefing for. Which I truly do believe, honestly. At the end of the day, they didn't have, if I remember correctly, I don't think, besides the stuff that happened on that season that they was together, I don't even think anything else happened after that to where they should still be dragging it out. But Natalie knows what she's doing. Natalie's trying to sell the show. Natalie and Camilla but they had their own live beef back and forth, and it's like you can tell they really don't know why they're beefing. But Camilla's like, I'll have a conversation with her to see what's up, like, because it's really nothing. Like, it's social media, and she feels like the fans is what's really hyping and gassing the fight up or the beef up. So they ended up asking if they've even seen each other since. Camilla said no, they haven't seen each other, and that's, I think, maybe 10 years now, if I remember correctly. I can't remember the time frames from when they was on that show together, but I can't remember it. But it's been a while. But Sky's having fun, swinging on shit, just being funny. Like, she said they're grown and they can get over it. Like, just have a conversation about it. Camilla says she don't know what Natalie said, saying that she was talking about her kid or whatever. But Camilla said that Natalie's just using that as an excuse to have this beef and continue to have it going, which I agree with because we already know how Natalie gets down. But Rolly ends up asking them how they feel about the girls and whatever. And as she's asking them this, Natalie is being escorted in by security. She comes in, her hair is down. By the time she gets up, her hair is up. So she comes in, hugs Sky, and catches Camilla off guard and throws her Red Bull at Camilla and gets up and just throws her body at Camilla and like stiff arms Camilla. Camilla's head goes back. She falls back because Natalie's a big girl. Like, she big. And she throwing that weight around. And Natalie didn't do much of nothing in that round. So I can't really give either one of them a round because Natalie ain't do nothing but throw her weight and knock Camilla off her balance because Camilla just got off that chair. So it is what it is. Security pounced, broke them up. Natalie's talking her shit. Natalie acting like she punched Camilla, popping her shit. Camilla's popping her shit. Scotty sitting there talking about Natalie did her big one and she didn't, just like you didn't. Scotty was talking a little slick shit about Camilla, which I hope Camilla get her at the reunion. But Camilla seemed like she's trying to be on a growth pattern this season. But Natalie's talking shit behind security, as she always does. Camilla ended up getting her on that second round because Natalie tried to, like, they ended up coming up towards each other. Natalie tried to swing, but Camilla ended up grabbing Natalie and, like, pulling her down. We couldn't see if Camilla was really getting her, but the way Natalie got up and how Camilla's hair was fine and Natalie's hair was all over the place, Camilla got her on that round. But Camilla was saying that Natalie's running around looking a mess, crater-faced ass looking like a pizza face. That shit took me out. Because she said how Natalie's talking about how she got all this money, but she ain't ever been to a dermatologist. I'm like, let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. If you talking about how you got all this money and you got all these issues on this face, you need to shut up. Like, until you get that done. Because you can't talk about having all this money but walking around with holes in your face. Like, she was on point talking about them craters. But they go another round. Both of them were swinging, but there was no connections at all. So they still sitting there talking shit. Natalie's walking around talking shit. They both talking about how they both be talking shit. Natalie saying it's not in her character to talk shit, cap. But Natalie now wants to talk about it, which I found interesting because it's like the same situation with Ahna and Scotty. Scotty's sitting there acting like, oh, wait, we'll get to that. I'll get that point out whenever Scotty says what she says. Because y'all know, like, I like to go in chronological order. So we'll get to that. But Natalie wants to talk about it. Camilla said, like, run up. Because I wanted to talk about it at first, but you decided you wanted to catch me off guard and run up. So let's go. Like, you don't get to talk about it now. Let's go. So Natalie's asking if they want to sit down. They're going back and forth about wanting to sit down. Camilla's like, then go on then. Go sit down. So then Natalie's sitting there acting like, do you want me to walk backwards? Like, basically, she's trying to make sure she don't get caught off guard now. How ironic. You don't want to get caught off guard, but you caught her off guard. But they ended up going sit down because Camilla said, I want to show growth. Like, I'm not trying to be on the show just fighting just to fight because that's what you want to do. And she feels like the fans, that's what they want to see is the fight. But she feels like a lot of the fans want to see them grow. Like, and that's true. Like, a lot of these fans that watch the show and watch them on the show don't just want to see them on here fighting all the time. They don't want to see them like squash the beef and whatever and get on with it. But of course, they want to see the fights and whatever. But at the end of the day, if you fight, you should be able to get over it, I think. And if you can't get over it, you should be able to move on and not have to continue to fight if you're not doing anything to warrant another fight. But they sit down. Natalie saying that she doesn't want to keep it going. She wants them to get money and win because they both the OGs of Bad Girls Club. They're both mothers. They both got kids. They both talking about how the fans was hyping up their beef and whatever. They ended up squashing it, which was good. It was a nice moment to see. We'll see how long that lasts because you know how Natalie is. Scotty, she then starts talking about how she loves how they squashed that beef and said she wishes how she and Ahna could have done that, but they couldn't because you know you still wanted to fight. You could have had every opportunity to do that, but you wanted to continue to fight, which continued to have Ahna on your ass and continuing to talk shit because she knew that she was pressed. Like, Scotty's a loser. Like, she is a loser. But they ended the episode with them taking shots at the bar. Like, Natalie and Camilla sitting there catching up, trying to pretty much be on friend terms. And that's what it was. They ended up leaving the set. The photo shoot didn't even happen. But next week, they could get to the house finally. Krishan has an issue with Vicky, which I'm like, here we go. Here we go. And then we get Tasiki, which I missed Tasiki. I missed Tasiki this whole episode. We get Tasiki versus Natalie, and then it looks like it was Krishan and Tasiki versus Natalie. And Natalie looked a little scared around that island, if you ask me. But that is all I got for this episode. Y'all let me know what y'all think down below. Hopefully this video is in good quality. I'm trying a new system. But let me know what y'all think. Drop the comments down below. Thumbs up the video. Subscribe if you have not already. Please do that. And yeah, I'll see y'all next week. And if you are watching this, please stay tuned Tuesday. Because me and my crew, if you have not watched previously, we're going to be reviewing Dance with the Stars. And we cut up on there. So, like, if you want some entertainment, you want to watch us talking shit about some celebrities or fake celebrities, wannabe celebrities trying to dance on a TV show, stay tuned on Tuesday. I'll see y'all then. Peace.